Hey guys, many people using Make wonder how they can create Midjourney images. And that's not so easy because Midjourney has an API, but that API is not official. So you need other tools to make that happen. And I solved this and I want to show you in this video how to make this. So first of all, you need a Discord account for Midjourney. I don't show you how to do that. You have to look that up somewhere else. But when you are in Discord, then you need to add your own server. You can do so by click this icon here, add a server, and create my own for me and my friends. You give it a name, and then you click on create. And of course, you can select a picture here. And once you created the server, you find it here. I already did that. You click on it. And the first thing that you have to do is to make it private. So you click here on general and you go to permissions, and then you switch on private channel. Then you can close that. And then we want to add a channel. You click on this create channel button here, give the channel a name, set it to private, and click on create channel. Then you have this channel here, for example, and I named it user API make, just that I recognize what it is. The next thing we have to do is we need to add the Midjourney bot to our channel. And to do so, you just go back to the official Midjourney channel here, select one of those rooms here, for example, the newbies room, and you find Midjourney bot here from time to time in that list. And you click on Midjourney bot, then you say add app, add to server, and then you can select your server here. And when you do that and you click on continue, you need then to authorize all permissions that are shown to you. When you go back then to your channel, then you click on permissions, and then you click on add members or roles, add the role Midjourney bot, and add the member Midjourney. That's it so far. In order to test if it worked, you just go to your channel and you select the imagine prompt and you enter some prompt, maybe a pizzaiolo baking a pizza napoletana in a wooden oven. So you just fire it up. Then you have to wait for some seconds until the picture is generated. As soon as the picture was generated, you know that everything is working very well. So next thing we have to do is in your address here, you see discord.com/channels, and then you see here two numbers split by a slash. And you have to store these two numbers somewhere else. We need those later. Now we need one more step. If you are on Windows, hit Control, Shift, and J. If you are on a Mac, hit Command and Option and J. And then this weird window pops up. And what you're going to do is you click on Network. And after you did that, you go to your Midjourney bot here and you type the word /info. And then you hit Enter. And as soon as you did that, you find here in this network section, you find here an entry which is called interactions. And when you click on that entry here and you scroll down a little bit, you search for the word authorization, which is here. And you need to copy this key that is shown here and put it somewhere else. We need that later. In order to use this now in Make, we head over to the webpage userapi.ai, and there you create an account and you sign in. And once you're signed in, you have your dashboard here and your Discord accounts. And what you're doing here is you click on Add Account, and then you have to enter the token. And the token is the authorization key that you just copied from that weird window before. Here's your channel ID. This is the number that was in the URL, and then the API key is generated. Once you started, you have the possibility to select a free plan here, and the free plan enables you to use it about 50 times or so. Then you click on Add, And then you have that entry here, and that's it so far. Now we head over to Make and create our scenario. To use that whole thing in make.com, we need to create 3 scenarios. I prepared them already, so that's scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3. And you see they are pretty simple, but it's important to understand how that works. Just imagine the following. In this scenario, you call Midjourney and prompt it to create an image. And as you know from Discord, you have to wait a certain time. And instead of just waiting forever here, we use the second scenario. And the second scenario is called automatically as soon as the image is ready. And therefore, we need a so-called webhook module. And this webhook, this is just an URL that is called as soon as the process is over. Then we upscale the image. In this example, I just used the image number 1 of those 4 images. And again, this upscaling mechanism needs to call then another webhook, and then we get the final image. Then we can download it and put it somewhere else. For example, here in my case, just in a Google Drive. So I show you the details now. In the first module, we use user API. Just add a module, user API imagine, this one here. And what do you have to do here? You create your connection. And in your connection, the only thing that you really need is from your dashboard here, this API key. So you just copy it and put it in your connection. And then you create the prompt that you use for generating a Midjourney picture. And of course, this is very simple and stupid. What I did here, I just wrote the prompt directly in the field. And this one's the webhook. Where do we get it? We get this webhook URL from the second scenario, where we create this webhook module. And when you create such a module, you get this URL here. You copy that URL to the clipboard and just put it into here. And this is what connects these 2 modules then together. And the other setting that you have to do is post data once when generation is complete. So you are not informed during the generation process, but at the end. So this module, this scenario is finished. Then we check out the second scenario. As I said, this webhook is called as soon as the images, the 4 images are generated. And when I click here on this webhook, you see nothing else than these. I called it Midjourney response, so I understand what it means. And then we use the next user API AI module, which is the upscale module. And here we need the hash, and the hash is just a result from the webhook. You can see that here. You just select that entry here. And then, well, I made it very simple. You know, you have 2x2 images when Midjourney creates the first, in the first iteration, the images. And the position is upper left is 1, upper right is 2, lower left is 3, lower right is 4. And of course, you can upscale all 4 and do something else with them, what you want to do. Okay, and again, we need a webhook. And this is the webhook for the third scenario. As soon as we upscaled that selected image, the third scenario is called. Again, this webhook, this is the URL that we used in the second one. And as soon as this is then called, we can download the image. Simple module, just HTTP module. We just select the URL from this webhook here. Where is it here? URL. And then we upload the image to my Google Drive, to a shared drive, and I have some demo folder here, and that's it. So, and when we want to generate this picture now, let's see, then we have to run this webhook scenario, and they are waiting now. The other webhook scenario is also waiting. And then we start this first scenario where we create the Midjourney image. Click on run. And now in our dashboard, we should see, yeah, there it is. The imagine photo of Darth Vader And you see here the progress. So that's live. And as soon as this progress is finished, our second scenario will be called. So let's go over there. There it is. Upscale is called in the dashboard. Upscaling is done. Third scenario is called, and now the image is uploaded. There it is. Great. Okay, let's summarize this. Create a Discord account, subscribe to Midjourney. You need to pay for creating pictures with Midjourney. Create your own server, create a channel, add the Midjourney bot to the channel, go to user API, create your account, add your Discord account here with all these tokens and numbers and authorization codes, then create the Midjourney scenario with Imagine, which calls then the webhook, and you get the 4 images and you upscale one or all of these 4 images, which is then sent to the next webhook, and then you can download the image and put it somewhere you want to use it. So I hope you like it and you can just follow these instructions. If you have questions, contact me at any time and I try to answer and to help you. Thanks. See you soon.